Good morning. Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven, where home plus art equals heart. In today's live video broadcast, I'm going to try and take a deep breath and wrap my brain around, okay, I'm live now. I got to figure this stuff out. Um, Sorry that I'm late. I've had two phone calls. Both I had to take. They're for my back and, making arrangements for alternatives for my appointment that I have tomorrow and next week. So and I was trying to do where I had my phone be the other camera over the top of the thing here, my workstation here, and it just didn't want to work. Well, it would work if I could figure it out, but I kept getting phone calls, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make this work. And no. So what I'm going to do is we're going to just say hello to everybody, and then I'm going to put the camera on pause for a second so you get to see my beautiful face picture, and then I'm going to move the camera. And until I can get another webcam or figure out, that's what I'm going to do today, is I'm going to figure out how to have my camera on my phone be the camera for over there, but not get all, I was getting all this feedback because the two microphones were not like, didn't like each other, and I couldn't get the audio to work right, and it's just craziness. So, well, I see we have Brenda in the chat. Hello, Brenda. Good morning. And Doris, good morning. Elisa and Jason should be joining us shortly, I do believe. I think Jason might still be sleeping, to be honest with you, because it's still like 8 o'clock in the morning there, and man sleeps like a bear. So, is there anything in particular that you ladies would like to see? I don't really have a plan for this morning. I started setting it up last night, and then I'm like, I don't really feel like doing that. I'll just kind of go with the flow in the morning when I get up. And well, who knows? Oh, and that was the other thing too. Coffee was made, but this is the second cup of coffee that was made because I spilled, while the filter was still on top of the cup, I spilled the coffee filter and all the coffee grounds and everything all over. And so I had to clean that up real quick. Well, kind of clean it up. It's still not 100%, but it's better than going in there and have coffee grounds stuck to everything. So, because I do pour overs. I don't know if you know what those are. I do, because I only drink one cup. So why make a whole pot? If Jason was here, or someone was here that helped me drink the whole pot, then I'd do it. But I'm not going to waste a half pot of coffee because I only drink one cup. Because if I drink more than that, I won't sleep for a week. So yeah, that I'll be in the bathroom, having to go to the bathroom all the time. Because between coffee, tea, and water, it's just no. Speaking of water, I am drinking the same brand, that Steep and Brew, but the one that I'm not drinking the caramel one. They have a chocolate raspberry candy or something. I don't remember what it was, but it's chocolate and raspberry, and it is pretty darn good. You do taste the chocolate kind of as an aftertaste. It's kind of a bottom note. The raspberry is really, it's not a true raspberry, but it's close. And so I'm really impressed with that. So do whatever I have paint for. I have paint for a lot of things. So I'm just looking around here and trying to figure out what I want to do. I wanted to do let's do, hang on, I gotta move this. My studio has become a mess because I can't lift things. And so it's been interesting. Okay, so I've got this yellow medium Azo and this permanent green light. And we need a metallic, which we can do gold with that. Let's just do something bright. Got a little bit of this opera rose left. And we can do some magenta and some of that. Okay. Okay. Let me grab a small canvas. Maybe. I'm sorry, I'm a little windy this morning. It's just, you know, between the phone calls and Murphy, I'm a little frazzled. And I don't know about the rest of you people, but when daylight savings happens, it's like, what? How am I supposed to adjust to this? And it takes me like a month to get used to the time. Tina, I was gonna do pink. See, that's what happens. We just need to do pink. We need to not do pink. Maybe I should have not done pink. Hello, Tina. Oh, no, my ponytail is loose too. Good. Well, thank you, Brenda, for saying that, because I thought I was just, you know, the oddball. Yes, you can see me now. Oh, and I left the lid off my white, so we're gonna have to make us up some of that. We'll do that real quick while we sit here and chat. I'm gonna get this canvas ready real quick. I'm just using these little. These are the little push pins that I use. I get them at the dollar store. I think there's like 80 of them in there. Once I figure out my whole financial situation here, I'm kind of holding off on buying anything. I went and bought Floetrol last night because I'm out of Floetrol. And I bought some other things to make some wedges, some canvas wedges, just to try it out and see how it works. God dang it, why is my mallet not hanging up where it's supposed to be? There it is. It's right behind you, Tish. I miss you, Tina Pooh. But, and I'm torn, I don't know about you guys, but I'm torn between buying stuff for the studio. Like, I want to get a heat press. I want to get, you know, a couple of router, like a hand router, like for like a tool or a table router. Want to get one of those things, or I want to get a secondary camera. I want to get an actual microphone so I can have the two cameras, maybe even the third camera above. I already know what I'm going to do to build a camera above this. My problem isn't having a wire long enough to reach the tower. So I'll figure that out. I might actually, if I can figure out how to use my old phone, I might actually use that, because that has a better camera than, I don't know, maybe I'll get a secondary phone. Maybe I'll get a tablet. Maybe, I don't know. I thought about getting an iPad. Just because Travis, you know, Mr. Travis MCP, love that man to death. He uses one, and he has always used one, even being an Android user. And I'm like, well, how, you know, do those two even talk to each other? How does that work? Because I will be filming on my my Note 10, because, okay, I can film in 4K, which I don't really need to, but I signed up for this membership before all this chaos started, um, to have it's like a mentorship program kind of thing, and they've got accountability calls. So you need to do your stuff that you say you're going to do. Good morning, Elisa. Yeah, stop calling. Stop calling people. Text them. Come on. Text is easier anyways. Yeah, I got woke up this morning at 3 o'clock in the morning to a text message that wasn't even for me. I feel bad for the person though, because they said that I'm going to be late. I broke down alongside the road, and I'm like, who is this? When they said their name, and I'm like, honey, you got the wrong number. I'm sorry. I wish I could help you, but you're like probably in a different state, because it was like area code 510 or 506 or something like that. So, yeah. So who knows what's going on? I hope they're okay. I hope they're safe. No, it's just morning. It's good morning, Lisa. It's good. You're at work earning money to spend on stuff. I have to play with my brain like that when I'm at work, because it's not good morning when I'm there. I'm there at 5 a.m. Boo. I like staying up till 5 a.m. Okay, I need to mix some more of my white. I need to find a cup. Hang on. We're gonna bring the camera down here. Tater woke me up at 3. Couldn't go back to sleep before my alarm went off. Tater, what are you doing that for? Okay. So let me pause the camera here. I'll still be able to read chat and still. it's still pay for stuff. So, like electricity that you need to keep your refrigerator running so you can have food. So, all right, here we go. All right, so if you hear a little rumble around, I'll try not to swear, because this takes 2 hands and my arm doesn't like it. At least I had the wherewithal to mark the spot that I kind of need it, and then get the cord out of the way, and let's see where we're at. Hey, we're not too bad. I just bumped it up a little bit. There we go. And turn it a little bit. Oh, boo. Okay. There's where my other box of Kleenexes went. I have like 5 boxes of Kleenexes. I might need them though. Oh, he heard the cat. I might be getting cats. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Forgot that was still on from last night. I don't know. For me, when I'm just all one screen, it seems like a lot. So I don't like doing that. Just start. I've got plenty of handkerchiefs. It's not about the whole nose thing. It's about running out of toilet paper thing. I know you can't flush Kleenexes, but at least it's something to, take care of business with. Okay, so that's dirty. Ooh. Okay. Hold on, I'm getting a cup here. There we go. Oop. All right. So I'm gonna move this canvas out of the way for a second. And move this chair back. Hey, there's where my settings are at. See, I lose things. Mostly my mind. Okay, we'll put those over there so I remember where I put them. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're just going to mix this up real quick. And then I think we're going to do some kind of, I don't know what we'll do exactly. We're going to do a spin pour because I'm really into the spin pours. And I need a new scale because my scale is starting to fade. Like I can't read these numbers here. So it looks like a 1. And that's not going to help me when I need an actual 1. Okay. Oops. Let's put that there. Tear that out. So how is everybody else doing this morning? It's Thursday. Most people that have to work, it's like their halfway point. Okay, you stay. Well, we're only going to do 10 ounces. And there's me who works the weekends, so now I'm not looking forward to going to work tomorrow. I mean, I'm grateful to be making money, but at the same time, I'd rather be home and comfortable than at work and either freezing or sweating. All right, let's wipe this off. And then we're going to tip it upside down right there. We're going to tear this out. Tear, thank you. And where did my white go? Oh, I was going to do a little bit of titanium white in here too. Actually, we can do that later. Hang on. That's another bottle. Where'd my white go? It was just right there. Here it is. Okay, so 5 ounces. I'd love to work from home if I could. It's like I'd hurry up and get my stuff done, and I don't know. There we go. And measuring it out, 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part Acrylic white. I need to grab a cap for this because I don't like working with the pump. It just gets in my way. We're going to grab a stick here. And I have the door open, so if any loud people come in, but I figured it's morning. Most people are either at work or they're sleeping because they work 2nd or 3rd shift, so I'm pretty safe about that. But I needed the window open just because it was so stifling in here. Okay, so I'm trying to show you consistency here. See how it disappears, but it's still a mound on a mound, but 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's like what's that, waltzing? It's the waltz one. We're going to use this for a background, but we're going to tear that out. We'll give this a quick little more stir here. Hang on, I got to blow my nose again. Oh, Brendan, you need to get into the mindset of working. See, I don't have that problem if I'm working for myself. I don't know how it would be to do it for someone else. I know when I was a stay-at-home mom, and I was a like kind of a virtual assistant before it was a thing. I would always do it. I always block off a time. You know, nap time would be my time to focus on that kind of stuff, because otherwise I'd never get anything done. I had, you know, at the time I had a toddler and a newborn, so, and then Sean, who was like 7 or 8. Okay, looks good to me. Let's turn this back on. We're going to do 3 ounces of, or wait, 2 ounces of this. There we go. Put that over there. And then hopefully I got 3 ounces of Floetrol in here. Wait, is it 3? Yeah, no. 2 ounces. So we'll go up to 4. And then I'm going to grab my titanium white right to the thingy. The uppers here are trying to work it out with the FCC so that us call agents, the captain calls, contemporary work from home. We'll see if that actually happens. It's a breeding fest for any disease here in the Cuba. Yeah, it is. Gotta love working through this thing. People hacking and coughing all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they'd let you do that. FCC is really weird. Like privacy and all that stuff. And I mean, the technology is there, but I gotta open a new titanium here. Hang on. Because as long as the internet's around, we'll be good. Okay, I need to do a 1/2 ounce of this. That's close enough. Okay, I need another stick. And we're going to stir this up, and then we're going to add 2 drops of silicone. And this is how I make the lacing activator, or the lacing. This is how I add the lace, basically. I think. We'll see. Me too, because then I'd actually pick up more hours. Yeah, that would be great. You know, Lisa, I can actually see you flailing your arms and screaming and running away. I don't know about running, but I know, you know. I would just go up to him with a can of Lysol and just spray him. Unclean, unclean. Get away from me, you unclean beast. All right. I am going to make this a little bit thinner. Just going to add a little bit of Floetrol to it. Like a 1/10 of an ounce. There we go. I'm just all sniff. I mean, I always get this in the spring, the sniffly thing where you wake up in the morning and you're all sniffles for like the first 3 hours, and then your body goes, okay, okay. And then finally it stops. All right, we're going to see how this lacing works. I am going to put a shot of water in there. If I can find my water. Yep, here it is. Just a little bit. There we go. Let's get this out of the way so I don't get any more paint on it. Okay, fine. It doesn't want to turn off. Why is that doing the autofocus thing? I turned it off. Oh my goodness. If you do that, you need to like YouTube it because it'd be hilarious. There we go. That's the consistency I want. It's running off, not making a mound. Well, it's making kind of a mound, but it's not sinking right back in. It's not making a divot. I might actually add a little bit more. A little bit more Floetrol and water. Because this is 50-50 Floetrol and water. It's probably a little bit more than 50-50, more heavy on the Floetrol side because I do use water to clean out my Floetrol buckets or tubs or whatever you want to call them. Okay. There's that. Oh, I need silicone in it. Oh, why am I shaking up? See, I want to shake everything. So we're going to do 2 drops of silicone. There was 2 drops right there. They kind of came out like together. Yes, yes. I know. Have you tried contacting them again, Elisa? Facebook is being stupid. I'm about ready to contact them and say, hey, look, you need to get my moral support back on Facebook. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So let's get rid of this guy. Hey, at least I can reach my garbage. I can bend down and reach in far enough to get my garbage out. And let's put a little bit of this dark copper stuff in there too. And we'll put this in there and some metallic purple. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So let's get our canvas again. And then that way I can put the white down and get this out of the way. Where I put the canvas? There we go. Don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to try sticking it to the tape. Okay. No, it's not staying. Surprise, surprise. Well, let's do a little dab and a little dab. And I have heard nothing but sirens all morning. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, let that sit there for a minute. I should hold it. We'll do that. All right, that should be enough. Move this up here so I don't get paint in it. We're going to do the yellow first, then the green. And these are really thick paint. There we go. Got some sticks. We'll just drive down there, Elisa. Road trip. Can you imagine being homeless and all of this craziness? I just can't. I mean, I've been homeless, and I relied on like shelters and churches for my food. And now they're closing shelters down. They're closing, church dinners down. And because that's part of the reason why I don't eat McDonald's anymore, other than it's gross, is because McDonald's had a dollar menu, and I would go get a cheeseburger for $1. Sometimes they'd have them on sale for two for $1.50 or 89 cents a piece. But when you can get some kind of protein for $1, it's kind of cool. It's very helpful. All right, let's do the purple. We only heard, well, they're the ones that said it was all resolved, and it's not resolved. And I don't know, I'd be emailing them 100 times a day, but that's just me because I'm stubborn like that. There it goes, over the edge. Round and round and round it goes. I wanted to do some gold in here too. I don't know. I think the gold's going to get lost in all of that. Now let's do gold. Oh my goodness, that hurts. Oh, I'm just really stiff and sore. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Doris. You're kind of my source of information in other areas. Okay, we'll do dark pink, light pink, and then I think we're going to do some. Okay. There we go. And then light pink. Okay. I'm going to do this copper. Just some for contrast. Ew. No, I wouldn't go there either. I don't. That's why I don't eat out very often. Going to culinary school kind of ruined me. Okay, let's turn it this way because it's dripping off that one side. All right, so we're going to do just a little bit of this. There we go. Okay, this can go over here. All right. I'm gonna nose my blow. I'm gonna blow my nose and let that sit for a minute. And I'm gonna grab the hairdryer too. So I'm gonna mute my microphone. So I just hold the show. Okay, well that turned out kind of cool. So we're gonna let that mellow out a little bit. Let me get caught up on chat here. Many schools are a drive-by pickup thing for kids too. Yeah, which I'm very grateful for, being as I had kids that ate breakfast and lunch at school, and they were on free lunches. So, if they were home and I had to feed them, that's more money out of my pocket that I didn't have, So I'm hoping that all the little towns, and I've been watching my hometown as far as some of the restaurant, there's one restaurant called the Gingerbread Cafe, and then it has bakery attached to it. And a longtime family friend of mine, Teresa, owns it, and I've been watching her Facebook posts, and she's trying to stay open, but if the demand isn't there, then she's going to have to close her doors. And they're, she's even saying, "Hey, we'll deliver too." Just something to make, because at least when I was a kid, growing up, that was the place where all the old people went for coffee in the morning. It was like a social thing, between that and the other cafe. Is where all the older people kind of hung out, and had their breakfast and their lunch there, instead of trying to prepare it themselves. And it's kind of a staple thing. And those are the people that I worry about most, is, the people that don't have another place to go and don't have the things to do. So my town is 24,000. Yeah, they probably will. At that large, if you were in a 4,000 people town, I would worry about it, but I don't think they're gonna. I'm gonna move this. I finally found some spray adhesive, y'all. That's repositionable, because I want to glue down all my things here. So that's a project that I gotta wait for. See if I can get some help. And I'm not gonna put any white on the edges because there's not very much room there. Let's give this a spin. You ready? Here we go. Hopefully it'll stay. Oh, that's kind of cool. Hang on, we're going to spin it one more time. We're going to go the other direction though. Well, that was a lame spin, Tish. Let's try it one more time. All right, there's one spot I don't really like, and that's right there. So we're going to take the straw and I'm going to blow that out. You know what? We're going to do the same thing over here too. Hang on. We're going to go this way though. There. That'll kind of ease back in. Let's give it a little spin though, just to kind of balance it out. Yeah, I turned off the autofocus and it's being stupid. Okay. Well, at least we can do this now. And I just touched the side. You can bring it up close. We'll see how this dries. Still don't like that part right there. Let's see if I can blow that out a little bit. It's not that I forgot to turn it off. I turned it off. It's just being stupid. I'm going to blow a little bit through here, maybe. Because I want it to be kind of like this over here. All right. I like that better. It's not like a big blob of white. This doesn't bother me so much because I can see the cells coming through. In fact, let's torch this a little bit. Okay, now I think we're done. All right, let's wipe off the drippies. Make sure we got the corners. And then I'll bring it up. Since we have the autofocus on, we can... Stupid thing. Anyway. There's not hardly any paint on there. So, ta-da! I love this corner up here. Let's see, is that focusing? See, even the autofocus isn't focusing. There we go. There's some cool lacing and some really cool cells going on. You can see the metallic of the gold right there in the corner. All in all, I think it turned out pretty cool. I like the pops of yellow in there. That's why I put it at the bottom. I'm going to focus for me? Oh, there's even cells on the side. I love it when it does that. Oh, Doris. I thought about going on Amazon and buying him an actual loincloth. I thought that'd be hilarious. But, you know, money's tight. Maybe I got some fabric here. Maybe I'll make him a dinosaur one because I've got some I think it's dinosaurs, like kids fabric. Just make him one. That'd be hilarious. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go finish my coffee. I'll make some space on the drying rack for that, and I will be live tomorrow night at 6:30 because tomorrow's Friday, so it's Friday night flip cup, and Doris, you're going live tonight, right? So check out her channel. If you want to watch Artapalooza, I'll put a link for it up here, or no, it'll be up here. That's where all the fun stuff happens. Well, Friday Night Flip Cup's fun, and Saturday Shenanigans is fun. So yeah, we'll have tons of fun. So I'm trying to think. My brain is like on fire and trying to think of 10,000 things. So stupid camera. But that's it for today. Thanks so much for joining me. If you like this video, smash that like button. If you're new to our channel, welcome. If you like our vibe and want to join our little tribe, all you got to do is click subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I do apologize again for being late. You know, this whole thing has the world turned upside down. And if you ever need anybody to talk to, I'm right here. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care of you. Be safe. And remember, be kind to one another. Peace, love, and happiness.